Okay, guys, we can get started. I see maximum of you have joined. Can someone please confirm if screen is visible? Can you guys hear me well?
Yeah.
Yes, well.
Okay, great. So guys, any doubts, any questions do you have? Whatever we have learned till here? Yes, guys. Yes, no, maybe. Any doubts with file share? Any doubts with paired region? Uh, were you guys able to access? Who all were able to access the file? Anyone successfully?
Yes, bhai, it is accessible.
What about others, guys?
I'm getting error, so
What is the error?
I'll just copy and paste.
Okay. Is it your personal laptop?
It's my personal. Yeah.
Okay. And did you turn off the firewall?
No, sorry.
Okay. Could be because of firewall. And see, as an Azure administrator,
Okay.
guys, you don't have to worry much about it, because even if one computer is able to access this with your script in that network, which means that your script is correct, everything is correct, and you are able to uh, do this. And if someone is not able to do it, it is their operating system's issue, and then you won't troubleshoot that. That is your system admin's job. They will troubleshoot that. No one is able to access, then maybe there's some glitch at your design, or at your script or something, or maybe access level, right? But if even if one person or one computer from that network is able to access, so there is no issue in the network, there is no issue in the script, there is no issue at the Azure side. Then they will have to figure out at the policy level, or access level, or maybe operating system, firewall policies, whatever they want to do it, they will do it. Is it clear?
Okay.
Yes, guys, is it clear to everyone? Azure paired regions and file share.
Yes.
No doubts. Can we move ahead? Okay, so let's see some options in blobs. So if I go to blob, go to storage account here, I go to containers. Under containers, here I can create a new container. If I delete some container, let's say if I delete some container, I can restore the container. Look at the date and see if I'm able to restore it, let's say. But all these you will be able to do it if you have, while creating, if you have enabled point in time store, if you have enabled soft delete, etc., then only you will be able to restore it. I'm not sure if I selected the correct date. Okay, it may take some time. We'll come back to this one, to containers. Okay, as of now we are looking at blob, but this is how you can create container, this is how you can delete a container, and this is how you can restore a container. Right? Now let's say if we have to, it failed due to some reason. Currently okay, it will be initiated shortly, restore operation. We will come back in some time and we'll see. The other one failed because one is in progress, maybe that could be the reason. But let's see. Okay, something is broken here. We can troubleshoot that, or as of now, we can leave that. We are not working on troubleshooting. By the way, here also you will see some troubleshooting. This one, diagnose option. I have been telling you this from day one. that this is your responsibility, guys. This section is your responsibility. Look at this. I can't delete my storage account. Troubleshoot. Move data from or within Azure storage, troubleshoot. I need help, troubleshoot. My VM disk is slow, troubleshoot. Storage service is very slow, troubleshoot. So all these scenarios I have been telling you, go through these scenarios and troubleshoot issues, and you will be able to easily speak in your interview, because they will simply ask you that if you have worked on storage, tell me a few issues you ran into and how did you figure them out. Azure troubleshoot file Azure files issue. Look at this. You can quickly click on this one and you will see some issues. If you are facing some problem while mounting, and what are the issues and what are the solutions for them. So this section is very useful, but we cannot cover all these things in our training session. So this is your responsibility. I have been telling you from day one, be it VM or any, almost all resources will have this section. Go there, check these, read all of them, remember one or two issue and troubleshooting step, and this will give a legit touch to your experience. Right? So please make sure you do that. Now let's see if our containers are back. If not, we'll simply create a new one. Okay, maybe there's some glitch on that one. So let's go ahead and create a new one. So let's say if this is the container. Now look at this, guys. At the storage account level, if I have, while creating it, if I have not checked the public, you cannot make the blob public. Right? I hope you remember I described it, that whatever you have kept there, it is inheriting. So if the private is there, private is inheriting. So you cannot make it public. So it's always better that you make your, I mean, it's not a good practice. I'm just telling you if you want it public. So it's always better to keep your storage account public, and later on you come here and you make some private, make some public. It's up to you. Now look at this. Storage account is publicly available. So here I can come and make it private, or I can make it publicly available. It's up to you. Okay, so I'll create a new blob. When I create a blob, I see all these options. I can change the access level. It's nothing like that once I've created, I cannot make it any changes. I can change it. Remember these questions. If I upload a file, now look at this. These options are on a blob. Okay. This option is of container again. This is still container. The one which I created, that was container. And here, if I click on this one, now I am on my blob. This is my blob. Now look at these options. We are talking about the blob options. Let me create one notepad also. Let's see if I can. Okay, let's see if we can edit this. So if you have a notepad, it becomes very easy to edit. But look at this. So it gives the overview. If I share this link right now with you guys, you will be able to access this. So that is what I see in overview of a blob. When was it modified last? That I see in overview. Version ID, type, size, access tier. Is it hot, cool, or what all do we have? What is the other option do we have, guys? Hot, cool, and
Archive.
archive. Yes, I hope you remember that. That is very important question. Right? Access tier last modified. When did I change it? If I changed ever. Right? Server type, is it encrypted or not? Okay. And then n number of information is there. This is there under overview. Versions. I hope you guys remember the version. I've given the detailed explanation on Google, on my Google Drive, right? Let's say here, if I open this file and if I edit this file, now this is a Word file, so it won't be edited properly, but it's okay. It is okay. I'll delete it completely. So this is my first line edit. I made some changes. Now when I go, look at this. I have version. I can go back here and I can restore from this version. I can download it. I can make it as a current version. If I go back and make changes, I will have two versions. Look at this. Now, if I think that someone made some mistake here, file was working pretty fine till 257 or 256, and someone made some changes, which I'm not liking. I can go back and make that as a current version. Got it, guys? Yes, guys. Yes,
Yes.
no, maybe. Versions. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay, now snapshots. And versions, they are different things. Versions will have it for every change. Snapshot, you will see only once you have created. I can create a snapshot. Okay, I'm creating a snapshot. Now, what has been done here? It has taken a snapshot of the latest file. And now if I make any changes here, that is not impacting my snapshot. So snapshot और version almost similar है सब कुछ साथ में ही चलता है दोनों भी exactly. But version, every single change, if I made another change here, okay, my version will get edited. But my snapshot, ये snapshot में change अपने आप नहीं होगा. Snapshot is still there. Whatever I have done, whenever I have taken the snapshot manually, snapshot वहां पर freeze हो गया. Okay, but version, it gets new version automatically. यहाँ पर इतने versions हो गए. Snapshot is still there. Let's say that I've created a snapshot today, and tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I mess up with the file. Something went terribly wrong. I'm not even able to see the versions because I did not create versions. So I can go ahead and restore the file from snapshot. But what will happen? ये जो 2 दिन का data है वो चला जाएगा. Right? Because snapshot, if I have taken on this date, तो इस date पे आके यहाँ पर freeze हो गया. Now if I restore it from here, if I promote it, promote का मतलब यहाँ पर होता है restore. If I restore it, this will become the latest file. But it is fine. Maybe in what cases? Let's say that I have a file, very important file, जहाँ पे मैंने पूरा client का हिसाब वगैरह लिख रखा है. Okay. And I updated some data yesterday, and by mistake I linked on some click on some link, and that was a you can say ransomware, जिससे मेरा फाइल ही ब्लॉक कर दिया. Now I have thousands of dollars का कैलकुलेशन उसमें, और वो फाइल ब्लॉक हो गया है. Right? Now it has been blocked by ransomware. Now they are asking for 2 bitcoins, which are very costly. I don't want to pay that. Right? But unless I pay, they are not opening my file. So what can I do? Now I can afford एक दिन का जो data था ना, ठीक है, I can afford it. Why? Because maybe I can call back those clients. Recent data है, मुझको याद आ जाएगा, email में कहीं होगा. Somehow I will recover that 1 day's data. तो वो पूरे दिन पूरा फाइल जाने से बेटर है. What will I do? I'll go and whatever snapshot I have taken yesterday, उसको मैं प्रमोट कर दूंगा. तो ये रैंसमवेयर से फ्री हो जाएगी, बिकॉज रैंसम तो आज आया है. राइट? कल तक रैंसमवेयर नहीं था. बस क्या होगा इसमें नुकसान होगा, दैट डेटा विच वाज देयर, विच आई सेव्ड after taking this snapshot, that data is not there. But I'm fine, I'm happy to do that manually. I'll do the rework. I'll check emails, I'll call client, ask them to resend it, upload it from somewhere, Teams chat, etc. But I'll make up for the data. At least I have my file and I didn't have to pay some ransom to a ransomware. When I say ransomware, एक तरह का वायरस होता है, लोग उसको सेंड करते हैं, आप लोगों की फाइल्स लॉक हो जाती है. They don't delete your files. They don't do anything. They simply lock your files. And if you want them to unlock your files, they ask for some bitcoins. That is a ransomware. So in this case, it will be useful. Is it clear, guys, to everyone?
Yes, bhai.
Understood.
Then edit, I've already showed you. I've already showed you the edit, and now generate SAS. I don't think so I have to explain it to you, right? If I give you this SAS token, will you be able to access my blob, or will you be able to access my container?
Blob.
Yes.
Blob.
Only this particular file. Let's say that here in this particular container, by mistake, I've named it as new blob. Don't go by the name. Always look at this. This is a container. In this container, if I have 2 files and I want 2 of you to work, but I don't want, I want you to work on your individual resumes, right? I want Ghazala to work on her resume. I want me to work on his own resume. So is it a good thing to give you access on the container level? I can do that. If I share this token, this is container level. Okay, this is container one. If I share this, both of them will have access to both the file. But is that my requirement? What I want, that Ghazala should have access to her resume and me should have access to his resume. So what will I do? I will go to that particular blob. I've told you blob means file. Okay, and I'll generate the SAS. Simple. Is it clear, guys, to everyone?
Yeah. Sohail, I have one question.
Hmm.
If we are generating the SAS key, okay, and we are giving the individual to work on that particular file,
Hmm.
so it will be depending upon the time frame which I will be going to set before giving the SAS key to the individual?
Here it is. When do you want to start? Even if you give the key, you're saying don't start working before Monday. So you can start it from Monday. And you are saying that,
Okay.
okay, finish it by Tuesday. After Tuesday, you should not have access to this one. So start from Monday,
Okay.
finish it on Tuesday. It's up to you. What
Okay.
level of
Okay.
access do you
Understood.
want to give? Read access, obviously you'll have to give.
Hmm.
Add access, create access. You are asking them to write something, write access, but I don't want him to delete it. I don't want her to delete it. So I won't give this access, tag access. So it's up to you. This is the
Okay.
difference between access key and SAS, if you guys remember, right? Access key, what will it do? It will give the complete access. There is nothing you can do about it. It simply give the, sorry, this is access policy. Where is access key? By the way, where can I get access key? Can I get it on container level? Can I get it on blob level? Can I get it on file share level, or what level do I get it?
On tables,
On tables?
access key, yeah,
You
on
will get
queues.
on storage account
Yes.
level.
Yeah, you don't get it on table. Let's go to tables.
Okay. Okay.
See, you don't have it. What you get access key here, this is at the storage account level directly. And once I share it with you, you have full access. I do not have any option to go on the granular level, that what sort of access should I be giving it to you. No, there is no option, right? So you'll have the complete access to my storage account. If I do not want that, I can go at the granular level and I can give you shared access signature. Here I can decide whether I want you to access my blobs. I want you to access my blob. Fine. File share, it's okay. But queue, no. It's for developers. Table, no. Don't do it. Right? Read, write, fine. Delete, don't delete it. List has to be there always. If you don't do the list, they won't be able to see it. Okay, add, create, I'm okay with it. It's fine. Permanent delete, no. And now I give the access. Simple. Now I'm giving same storage accounts access to my developers. So I'm saying, why you want to see the blob? Being a developer, you don't require blob. Even files, what you require is queue and table. Simple. Here also, I do not want you to, let's say, delete something. You can read, you can write, you can add, you can create something, but you cannot delete something. Got it, guys? Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Though we have left many options, but I have been telling you from this from day one that we are not going to cover each and everything which is there on the portal. So under storage, I have left many options, guys, right? But still, whatever we have discussed, you will get most of the questions out of this. And I have already shared some questions and answers with you. I'm not sure if you guys checked it or not. Some screenshots I have shared. Those questions will definitely, these questions, right? So please make sure you go through those questions. And this is where we stop our storage topic. Now we are yet to discuss backup and redundancy. These are two different topics, backup and redundancy. So we'll start with that. But before that, do you guys have any questions? I mean, not this redundancy I'm talking about. This one we have covered. I'll explain it to you which one I'm talking about. Or let's say backup and synchronization. I'll give you easy word, backup and synchronization. Now these two topics are pending. Today we are just going to finish backup, synchronization, Azure site recovery, and disaster recovery. All these are three different names for one thing. So that I'm going to club with migration. But I'll show it to you. I'll just explain it to you. But before that, anyone has any questions here on storage? Main things are
इसमें आपने बताया कि
yes.
एक्सप्लोरर जो ऐप में हम चेक करते हैं, क्रॉस चेक करते हैं,
Hmm.
उसमें अगर ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम इशू है
Hmm.
तो स्टोरेज ब्राउजर में कैसा होगा?
Here it is. It's same thing, but you will require portals
Like that,
access.
then you have to give the access.
Yes,
Yes,
portal access.
portal access.
Yes, you'll have to give the portal access. But it is not your headache. I mean, as it's their job, they will call their service desk or their manager, their IT team. It is their job to get this Storage Explorer installed. And most of the time when developers are working, they don't even require this storage, etc. They just need the connection string and that's it. They won't even require it. But even if they need it, if they are not able to install Storage Explorer, it is not your headache. It's there.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, guys. Any other questions? Any other doubt? Okay. One more thing. Let me quickly show it to you. Storage mover or data migration. Let's say data migration. Though I will be covering this under migration, but while we are here, I'm showing it to you. So this is very good option. You can say it in your interview that if someone is asking you, okay, I want to transfer some data from on-prem to Azure. What is your approach? So this is how you can explain it to you. Explain it to them. That create a storage account. Under storage account, we do get an option of data migration. There you can select the resource type, that where is it coming from. Okay, storage type, that is it going to Azure blobs, files, data lake. Data lake, it is purely for data analysis, so we are not getting into this. Okay, so where is it coming from and what kind of migration are you doing? Move account to new subscription, move account to new resource group, move account to new region, migrate classic storage account to new account, IAM is new, right? Or general purpose 1 to general purpose 2. Is that you're doing? No. What are we doing? We are local on-premises files. Transfer scenario is upload the local files to Azure blobs. Okay, this is what we are discussing. Estimate the data transfer. How much data do you have? 50 GB, 100 GB? Let's say I have 1 TB. Approximate available network bandwidth. What is the bandwidth do you have? 100 Mbps का connection है, 500 Mbps का connection है, 1 Gbps है. Normally offices में 1 Gbps or 10 Gbps. Transfer frequency. Is it the one time you're transferring or you want a regular connection? Let's say I'm saying the one time transfer, right? So these are the options you have. You can use AZ copy, you can use Azure Storage Explorer, you can use REST APIs, you can use Azure File Sync. So this is what it gives to you. So you can mention about this option that I will use data migration tool, and there I will put the input, all the inputs that whatever I've got from client, and this is how I can prepare a solution for them. So we are going to do this in depth when it comes to migration. We'll do machine migration and then we'll do data migration, and then you will have the understanding of this. Though, as I again told you, we have left many options, but we can't even cover all the options. We don't even have to do that. One thing I'll show you one more time. Sorry, I didn't share it, I guess. How will I recover the storage account? Let's say this is the storage account. Okay. I understand you have enabled soft delete, versioning control, everything. It's okay. Someone came here. Unfortunately, that person had access and deleted my storage account. To access the soft delete everything, what I need is my storage account. But I'm saying someone has deleted my storage account. What will you do? How will I restore it? Okay, it has been gone now. Okay, I had this storage account. It's been deleted. How will I restore it?
From
There is an
this,
option to
yeah,
restore.
restore.
Restore from restore button.
Okay, even if I click restore, yes. Can you see?
Yeah.
You can simply restore it from here. I think this is new because I didn't even check that. I didn't even looked at that. Earlier, what we had is here, recover a deleted account. From here, we used to do it. We used to get another option for storage account, but it's okay. It's same thing. When you have here, you don't have to go ahead and do anything unnecessary. Simple. Restore, select the subscription, and you will see all your deleted accounts here, storage accounts. You can click here and you can simply restore it. Is it clear?
Sir, within the 14 days only, there is given the option only 14
Yes.
days. If 15 days will be gone, then it
Then
will
you
be
will not see, right? Then you will not
less
see.
short.
Yes. Okay, but you do not hear to the question properly. If the interviewer is saying storage account, don't just get started with your knowledge, whatever you have in your head. Just, you're trying to get an opportunity and say some things. Don't do that. Don't. If person is saying my storage account has been deleted, don't just talk about soft delete version, etc., etc. No. Listen to the person carefully. He's talking about storage account has gone. I'm not saying that from storage account my blob has been deleted. Then I will talk about, did you have soft delete? If not there, then it's not possible. If yes, click on that option. That is a different thing. I'm saying my storage account is gone. So listen to the question carefully and then answer it. And yes, you can definitely give some value add, that you can go to restore. You can restore your account, but the option is it should not be older than 14 days. Yes, you can add this information. It gives a good impression. Clear to everyone, guys?
Yes, bhai.
Okay, now let's get started with backup. Before we start with the backup, let me quickly explain it to you, the difference between backup and synchronization. I do not want any confusion. If you do not understand, ask me to repeat it. I'll do that. These are very important topic. Replication, we are not doing that. As of now, just understand the difference between backup and replication. And they do ask it sometimes just to check your understanding. So backup is something which you take manually, or you can, you can do this. You can, let me write it down first. Backup and sync. So backup, it's something which you take manually, or ignore the spelling mistake if there are any, or you can schedule it. You can schedule it, or you can take it manually. Synchronize, you can schedule it once, and it will keep on synchronizing. You don't have to do it. It will happen automatically. It is an automatic process. Here also, this is automatic. When you schedule it, it is automatically. But the difference is here we have time bound, and this is continuous. Sorry about the spelling mistakes, guys. My keyboard is not working properly. Okay. So okay, this is continuous. So you schedule it once, it will run automatically, and it will be continued. This is time bound. What do I mean by time bound? I can take the backup at 3 p.m. daily, maybe 4 p.m. daily, or maybe I can have 2 slots. That okay, take one backup at 6 a.m., another backup at 12 p.m. I can have 3 slots also, 3 p.m. and then again, let's say 6 p.m. and then again 11:30 p.m. I can have these slots also, but it is not continuous still. Okay, understand these things. Now look at the difference. Let's say that I have a machine in which I have a file which I created just now at 3:30 p.m. Okay, I just created a file here on my computer, and the backup policy which I have scheduled for this, it's once a day. And that time I had selected it's 3 p.m. So which is the latest backup I will have for this machine, guys?
From 3 to 4. Latest
Uh,
one.
no,
4
no.
p.m.
Okay. So sorry, I think it's confusing for you guys. These are just, I was just giving options. When I say backup, it's not hourly or something. Okay. When I say backup slots, when I say 3 p.m., so backup will be taken at 3 p.m. If I say 4 p.m., backup will be taken at 4 p.m. If I say 6 a.m., backup will be taken at 6 a.m. If I say 12 p.m., backup will be taken at 12 p.m. It's not that between these जो भी हुआ है वो backup ले रहा है. It's taking the full backup. That is a different granular details. We'll go whether it is full backup or what kind of backup. But if I say on this machine, I have applied a policy which takes backup once a day, and the timing it's 3 p.m. So which means कि इसका backup कब हुआ होगा? What is the time the last backup was done on this machine? 3 p.m. today. So 3 p.m. 18 November, the last backup was done on this machine. And I created a file now, a minute ago. What is the time now?
390.
1580.
Yeah, 3:15, let's say 3:15, 3:18, right? But my backup is already completed at 3 p.m. And now, after few hours, let's say 6 p.m. or 10 p.m., my computer got crashed. Or maybe there's some virus or anything. Will I be able to recover this file or not?
No,
No.
sir.
No,
You can't.
12 no, it's
No, right? Are you guys getting it? So this is how the backup works. Backup, it's an isolated copy of your data. If I have, let's say, if I have a computer, I have some data in this one. So whatever time I have decided, on that particular time, a backup will be captured and a file will be kept here separately. And now this is an isolated file of this one. It is a copy, but it is isolated file. After 3 p.m., whatever happens here, it is not impacting to my backup file. Replicate नहीं हो रहा है वो. 3 p.m. तक जितना था backup उसने ले लिया. After 3 p.m., if I create 5 more files there, if I create 5 more files, these files are not backed up. When are they going to be backed up? Let's say this was 3 p.m. 18th November. What about these files? ये कब secure हो जाएंगे? When will these files will get backed up? If I have a policy 3 p.m. every day, then
Next day,
3
3
p.m. 19
next, right?
November.
Right. So it will happen on 3 p.m. 19. यहाँ पर एक और बैकअप बन जाएगा. It's up to you कि कितने दिन का आपको रखना है. 7 days, 15 days, जितना भी आपको रखना है. So this is
Sir.
3 p.m. 19th of November. Okay. 1 minute. So similarly, what I was saying that if anything happens at 2 p.m. 19th of November, then I will lose my 23 hours ka data. If anything happens to my computer, let's say after 3 p.m. today, anytime, aaj, kal, at 2 p.m. tomorrow, if something happens to my computer, then this data is gone. It is not backed up. That is how the backup works. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes. Someone is asking something.
Sir, if the data which was previous, that will be go or it will be stay in that only?
Where?
अभी जो आपने बैकअप का बनाया था सर, जैसे 3 PM 18/11 वो चला जाएगा, वो रहेगा, वो आपने स्टोरेज में रहेगा क्या, निकल जाएगा वो भी डेटा?
Backup is always there. I just told you, right? Backup is an isolated copy. No matter what happening to your machine, पूरा जल जाए, इसमें कुछ वायरस आ जाए, कुछ भी हो जाए. This is an isolated copy. 3 p.m. 18 November को इसने पूरा कॉपी कर लिया और अलग से रख दिया. Then they are not connected.
इन शॉर्ट इन 3 PM 19 पे है ना सर, कुछ वायरसेस अटैक हुआ अपने ऊपर. सो 3 PM वो सेव हो गया 3 PM 19 का, बट वी वांट 3 PM 18 का डेटा चाहिए अगेन. तो वो मिल सकते हैं, रिकवरी हो
Yes,
सकते हैं
yes.
या
You can decide कि कितने दिन का डेटा आपको रखना है. Maximum people keep for 15 days. तो 15 days तक का रहता है. जैसे अभी अगर आपने let's take an example of 5 days. If I selected 5 days, तो 3 p.m. 19 का एक फाइल बना, 3 p.m. 20 का एक बनेगा फाइल. Then similarly 3 p.m. 21 का एक बनेगा फाइल, right? Similarly 3 p.m. 22 का एक बनेगा फाइल. Now 1 2 3 4 5. Now when the next file will get created, 3 p.m. 23 November. While this is get created, this will get deleted. अब ये delete हो जाएगा. Because you don't want to keep everything, right? If you want, you can keep it, but then you will be paying a lot of money for storage. So you don't want to do that. You want to keep minimum. So I've decided to keep 5 copies. So this is how it works. Latest 5 हमेशा available रहेंगे. Is it clear, guys?
Okay, sir.
ओल्डर वाला एक ही डिलीट होगा.
Sorry.
ओल्डर वन
Yes,
एक
yes.
ही delete
Always
होगा.
all. Yes, yes.
हाँ.
Always one. Then 24 को बनेगा, तब ये delete हो जाएगा. 25th को नया बनेगा, ये delete होगा. You at a time you will have 5 latest backup available with you. I mean 5. I'm just quoting the number. It's up to you. You can have 7, 10, 15. जितने भी आप लोगों को चाहिए. You can select that. But remember, you are paying for that. ये अगर आपका 500 GB का मशीन है तो पूरा 500 GB का एक बैकअप बना हुआ है. So you are paying for that data. Backup is not free. Got it? Yes, guys. Is it clear to everyone?
Yes.
Now the synchronization. Synchronization is something different. Synchronization it's a continuous synchronization. Hardly 2 या 4 मिनट का difference होता है. This is one copy. This is another copy. It is as good as GRS. आप बोल सकते हो. Whatever I'm writing here in this file, real time में वो जो है ना यहाँ पर sync हो रहा है. Real time. Real time में continuous sync हो रहा है. If I delete something, it will get deleted. If I make some changes, it will make some changes. If I add something, it will add here. This is your synchronization. But what is the drawback? कि if a virus hits here, तो वो virus यहाँ पर भी चला गया आपका. And even this file is useless. Unlike backup में कैसा होगा कि अभी अगर backup इसमें virus आया है 4 PM, तो I am still fine. 3 PM वाले data में मेरे virus नहीं होगा. That will be a virus-free data. Are you guys getting the difference between replication and backup?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, only 30 seconds are left. I will stop the session. I'll see you guys in 10 minutes. I'll have to convert the video. 15:35 will resume using the same link and we'll continue from here.